Hello YouTubers, today or tonight whenever you're watching this, I am doing another Chucky Season 2 Episode 3, another review for Season 2, Episode 3. This time it's Episode 3. What's the time? 10:05 p.m. This episode, man, it was kind of wild. It was kind of wild. Spoilers ahead if you guys haven't seen the first 2 episodes so far of Season 2. Also, spoilers ahead if you haven't even seen Season 1 yet either, so. But if you guys have Hulu, and it's the prescription with the whole cable and Disney Plus thing, then go on your Hulu. You'll be able to watch all of Season 1 and the 3 episodes of Season 2. But anyway, moving on from there. If you guys don't care about spoilers, go right ahead. If you guys do, then turn away now. I will not be mad, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. This episode was wild. The episode 3 of Chucky Season 2 was kind of wild. I will admit. Did I like it? Yes. It's Chucky. I'll always love Chucky. Without a hesitation. Original, remake, requel, always. It's Chucky. I loved how we got to see more of Nadine. Nadine. The curly redheaded girl. I just loved how she was around Chucky. I just love her personality. I love her energy. It's just. But she did have my eyebrow raised up. I'm like, on most of the things she does, it's like she's adorable because how she is, but you want to question her on some of the shit that she does. Chucky, okay, brainwashing Chucky. That I was shocked because Jake is like, what if we brainwash Chucky? I'm like, okay, that could work. That could work. And how it could backfire. And it backfired. Well, kinda. But, they were actually able to bring Jake, Devin, Lexi, and now the 4th member of the group, Nadine, was actually able to brainwash Chucky with a lot of horror movies, which one of them that I actually recognized, which I actually thought was funny, because the horror movie that they played in the beginning of Halloween Ends and this episode of Chucky was John Carpenter's The Thing. The original, not the remake, not the black and white. John Carpenter's The Thing. Which, once I saw that, it took me back when I watched Halloween Ends. And then on the side of that and a bunch of other horror movies, And after Chucky vomited for the first time, which, okay, that I kind of didn't get, but hey, that's when Nadine walked over, put on the phone, switched the movies to a lot, a lot of My Little Pony. And I just love Chucky's reaction. No, not My Little Pony. No, not the eye drops. With his eyes just like, yeah. That was just funny to me. I love that because it was just right on, perfect writing. We only got one kill. Do we get to see Glenn and Glenda in this episode? No. No, we do not. Sadly to say, even though second episode ended showing the backs of Glenn and Glenda arriving at the mother's house, Tiffany's house. I was actually very disappointed. I'm not saying that I didn't like the episode the way it was. I'm just saying I was really hoping in this episode we would have saw Glenn and Glenda. But hey, we didn't, and I accept that. So, which explains the title card. I mean, it was a bunch of crosses forming Chucky's name, so I should have expected that. After they also brainwashed Chucky, he totally bleached white mind. He could not remember how many there was of him. He couldn't remember why he was there. He was just like a normal, innocent, little possessed doll. Like, hi, I'm Chucky. Do you want to play? I want to play. I love your hair. That's really nice. Like this Boy Scout Chucky good guy doll. I'm like, hey, okay, I'll go along with it. I mean, hey, they kind of got what they wanted. He was brainwashed. And then before it went to commercial, it showed that Hail Marys, I believe that's how you say it, got a new package. Same size and everything. Of a good guy box. And I'm just guessing Chucky probably already planned this, that Jake, Devin, and Lexi would figure out some way to memorize, mind wipe, kind of like mind control this good guy doll. So I gotta have a backup plan when that happens, which I'll know. That's when the second package will come, and obviously it worked. It obviously worked because it was a second good guy. It was the second Chucky. And this Chucky, man, the kill that we got in this episode was Lexi's bully. And even though, yeah, he thought he changed, and he's like, all angel wings and ring above the head, and oh, Father. No. He's still the little asshole dipshit Lexi remembered him as. Even though, in a way, he was trying to be like a, pimp of, hey, you be my bitch, and I'll protect you. And I just loved how Lexi was like, yeah, no, thanks. I can take care of myself. And, I was a bully once. Now, and I know basically where. So, if I can change, so can you. He went into. And then later on in the episode, he went to Lexi's room and Nadine's room because um, the girls and boys share their own rooms. Um, but and try to plant drugs. So here comes the second Chucky doll that just arrived. And dude, I was questioning what the hell, how he was killing Alexi's bully, because in a way, after you see that Chucky punched him with something, that his mouth was all suddenly bloody, like he just got out of a boxing match, punched, and then all of a sudden, like, he's like, no, 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 and then all of a sudden, I, I swear, I thought it was something like he had a weapon but no, it was actually his fist. Chucky used his fist, and I'm like, how in the hell did his fist go all the way through Alexi's bully's chest? It, like, went through his back, and, like, Chucky grabbed the spine and ripped it out. And, uh, and Chucky's voice was, like, deeper, manlier, and I'm like, did he hit puberty finally? And then later in the episode, you actually find out that magically, when after Lexi left, that she actually thought she locked the door, and when she didn't, Jake and Devin's door to their room, um, which you actually find out by Nadine going back into Jake and Devin's room, that she sees Chucky gone, because she was praying but also really excited to get back to the brainwashed Chucky doll, because in a way it was like a fun friendship doll, whatever, however you want to put it. It's and she actually finds out that he's gone, and she panics. And then later in the episode, Nadine and Lexi finds out that her bully is now dead. And then I'm guessing after we went to because after they both walked into their room and find their Lexi's bully's dead, we went to it went to commercial, and then when we came back, I'm guessing during the commercial she texted Jake and Devin, because all suddenly you see Jake and Devin run into the room, which you see like those big huge hole the camera kind of going through, and then you're like questioning, okay, and they do basically their own thing. They try to hide the body, and the only reason why Lexi's bully was in their room is because basically he was trying to plant drugs into Lexi's room, because he wanted to frame her as a drug addict, which, in a way, yes, she is. She's a drug addict so far into this season, but I do have high hopes that she will change, that she will become clean, that she will stop and will not be a drug addict at the end of the season no more. thanks to Nadine. And hopefully Jake and Devin, if they can get their shit together, which I expected it, because also through this episode, you see a lot of Jake and Devin fighting with each other. Devin is like, okay, instead of giving back that Chucky doll, you need to kill it. You don't need to give it back. You don't need to investigate it. Who fucking cares what he's planning? Just wipe out the doll. And Jake, he's like, no, I feel guilty and guiltiness and shit like that. Okay, the guilty part, I can understand. That part, I will defend Jake on. Chucky killing again? Not this doll. Not the one they just spent like a whole night brainwashing. No, it was a second doll, that which sooner or later they'll find out. Shit, it wasn't our doll. It wasn't the first doll. It was a second doll just got shipped here. Which you actually realize because all of a sudden you see kind of the principal to the prison / school church walks back into his office and finds the Chucky doll there. Which, okay, at first you think could be the second Chucky doll that just got arrived. When it's actually not. When at the very, 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 very end of the episode, it will show that basically it was a brainwashed Chucky trying to do something good, trying to get Devin out of trouble, trying to get Devin, Lexi, Nadine, and Jake out of trouble. And so, and then all of a sudden, you hear the same deep voice at the second Chucky get off, and you see why his voice is like so deep, because it looked like this Chucky did fucking steroids, man. He is like built, his arms are strong. He looks like he looks like he just got home from a movie or a season of WWE where he's like ripped and he's like, I'm the new Chucky and I'm gonna take you out, yeah. And I'm like, when did this show just turned into WWE? And that's the part where I kind of found funny as well, but my likes, I do like how we're saying, I mean, I kind of don't, but I mean, I expected it by the beginning, middle, and end of the first episode that we're gonna see Jake and Devin fight each other over something small, something big, between. So it's not really my positive, but which luckily I am right, because throughout this whole episode they were fighting not just about the Chucky doll, but so about other problems as well. But my likes that I have for this episode is basically seeing Lexi finally opening up to not just Jake and Devin, but to the newest member to the group, another girl, which is something she needed, a girly pal. Because sooner or later, she would have had to realize Jake and Devin is just not enough. and uh, m- my I don't know. I just have very mixed feelings on this. And even though, yeah, it was funny, it was exciting, like the first two episodes so far, I just don't know. I really don't know what to say about this episode. I mean, my pot, I know I have more than one, but, like, um, I think it's funny how during the moments, um, one of my, what, I just thought it was funny one of the moments how they were trying to brainwash Chucky and they throw in like horror movies, My Little Pony, and how that worked, and eye drops. But I do like the kill in this episode. The kill is cool. I really liked it. It's just I really found a WWE type style with the whole muscle built. Chucky, it's like, how in the hell did a doll did steroids? I mean, yeah, I mean, okay, it could be possible, but it looks like he basically ripped off his old body and slapped on a G.I. Joe's body or a WWE body and just made it bigger. So, it, yeah, other than that, other than me blabbering on and on and on and on and on, drop a comment down below what you guys liked about the episode, what you guys didn't like about the episode, what's your favorite Chucky quote, favorite Chucky look, favorite Chucky movie or season. Movie, season, doesn't matter. I mean, it's all Chucky films. And so, Chucky victim, Chucky kill, Chucky speech, anything of Chucky, Chucky related, whatever. And for the hell of it, anything horror. Who's your favorite horror character? What's your favorite horror movie? What's your favorite horror speech? So, and once again, what did you guys think of Halloween Ends? I mean, if you guys watch my review on that, which I know it's like 57 minutes long, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. I cannot wait to buy it. So don't forget to hit that like button and follow button if you're new here. And have a nice day or night whenever you're watching this. Peace.